You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically dipped below one eye. Your scarf was apricot. You had one eye in the mirror as you watched yourself go by. And all the girls dreamed that they'd be your partner. They'd be your partner, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you, don't you? Oh, you had me several years ago when I was still quite naive. When you said that we made such a pretty pair and that you would never leave. But you gave away the things you loved, and one of them was me. I had some dreams, there were clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you, don't you? I had some dreams, there were clouds in my coffee, and you're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you, don't you? Well, I hear you went up to Saratoga and your horse naturally won. And then you flew your Learjet up to Nova Scotia to see the total eclipse of the sun. Well, you're where you should be all the time. And when you're not, you're with some underworld spy or the wife of a close friend, and you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. I bet you think the song is about you. Don't you, don't you? Oh, you're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you.
Are you looking at me, Louisa?
Oh, yeah.
Son of a gun. Good evening, everybody. Hi, Louisa. Thanks for doing our opening number. We weren't going to do that song tonight, and then the last minute I said, we can't not do that song. That's like our number one song, that and one other one in the show. Hi, Michael Troutman.
Hey, hey, hey.
There you are.
I know we're just trying to work out some sound issues tonight, so.
Well, work it out.
We're working it
Work
out.
it out. We have people waiting. Everybody's waiting out there tonight. Hi, Bennett and Michael and Rachel and James Henry. And I saw Bill Souders there and Debbie Gwynn and Dottie and Judy and Penny and Michelle Mercado. Good to see you. And Beth Hansen and Lorelei and Leslie and Vincent out in Chicago and Andrea and Laura and Becky DiCarlo. Anyway, so thank you all. Tonight we get to celebrate two legends, Carly Simon and James Taylor, who were married for 10 years.
Yeah, they were married. Well, and apparently they didn't talk for a long time because James Taylor had such major drug abuse problems, and they're hold on. See, I'm having sound issues, and apparently it really impacted their relationship. So they, for a long time, they didn't speak. I'm not sure if they speak now.
Oh.
But he did write. I mean, they wrote together. They sang together for a while. They were quite a power duo.
And I grew up with them. I mean, like they were all through my area. In fact, this thanks to Susie Rush, she had the book for Carly Simon, No Secrets. So what's crazy about this, because I just got this book from Susie, borrowed it for tonight because I needed it for one of the songs, is that I was watching This Is Us, not the finale, but the next to the last one. And last night they're flipping through Rebecca's albums, and there was No Secrets.
Ah.
It's the first one that Kevin pulls out.
So there's this like
So
weird store opening in New Hope. It's not. Somebody called it like a man cave. It's hysterical. In the corner, it's like down right by my office, and in the window they have all these LPs, like Carly Simon, Fleetwood Mac. It's everything from like the 70s. All the ones that we sort of grew up with and bought for like $7. Now of course they're $35. But it's amazing because I bet there's a Carly Simon one in that window. I know there's a James Taylor one in that window.
I have crates and crates of albums, and I know my copy of No Secrets is in there as I wore that out. But I just didn't feel like hunting through them all.
Well, that first song that
Those crates are heavy.
That Louisa did, that You're So Vain, was, I believe, Carly Simon's top-selling hit. And, of course, a lot of people thought it was about...
Mick Jagger?
Well, Mick Jagger. Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. But was it? I forget.
I don't know, but I could see that.
Well,
Did she actually say it?
Can you get her on the phone? Can we ask her?
Yeah, Louisa says that she went on a show and actually admitted that.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Hi, Kat, and hi, Lisa Sherman, who's in the show tonight, too, and Rebecca's with us, and Alexander. So anyway, we have a lot of great songs to do for you tonight, and as many as we have to do that we're going to get to do from Carly Simon and James Taylor, it barely represents it just scratches the surface of their many, many wonderful songs. But at least it'll be a nice taste of their music.
Well,
Hi, Catherine.
it is our second James Taylor song, night. We did a James Taylor only night a year ago.
No, didn't we do James Taylor and Carole King?
Did we do Carole King that night?
I don't know.
We're always putting James with someone. He can't be alone.
I don't know.
He's not allowed to be alone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving right along, we do have our next song coming up. It's nice to have Bob McHugh back on the show. It's been a long time. And I love the song that he's doing. I've also one of James Taylor's. If I had to name the 5 songs that come to my mind when I think of James Taylor, this would be one of them. So please welcome back to the show, Bob McHugh.
I'm going to do a James Taylor song. It's my favorite. It's one that goes way back to his very first album. I hope I sing it well. James and I only have one thing in common. So here goes. There is a young cowboy, he lives on the range. His horse and his cattle are his only companions. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, waiting for summer, his pastures to change. And as the moon rises, he sits by his fire, thinking about women and glasses of beer, closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft, but it's clear, as if maybe someone could hear. Good night, you moonlight ladies, rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rock-a-bye, sweet baby James. Now the 1st of December was covered with snow, and so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Though the Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting. With 10 miles behind me and 10,000 more to go. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway. A song that they sing when they take to the sea. A song that they sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe it if it helps you to sleep, 'cause singing works just fine for me. Good night, you moonlight ladies. Rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rockabye, sweet baby James. Oh, good night, you moonlight ladies. Rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose. Won't you let me go down in my dreams and rockabye, sweet baby James, and rockabye, sweet baby James.
Nice, Bob.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. It's a nice change of pace for Bob, right?
I know, right? Right.
He's done some
I had
really
fun arranging that for him. That was a good time.
he's done some really charming, fun numbers. I think on the Randy Newman show, and so it's kind of nice. To
I
see him
got to bring the piano out on the range.
yeah,
know?
you did. Yeah,
So that was the only tough part. Hi, Debbie Gwynn and Kat and Karen Clayton and Patricia. So many of you are out there tonight. I love it. And James Henry. So this next song, now we're going to go back to Carly. And from the No Secrets album. And this is the title song, actually. I forgot all about this song, and I was so glad that Kate suggested doing this. It was such a treat to do this with her the other day. So, can I say it once? Without further ado, Kate Mahoney.
We have no secrets. We tell each other most everything about the lovers in our past and why they didn't last. We share a cast of characters from A to Z. We know each other's fantasies, and now we know each other better when we explore. Sometimes I wish, often I wish that I never knew some of those secrets of yours. The water was cold, the beach was empty but for one, and you were lying in the sun, wanting and needing no one. Then a child came, you never asked for her to come. She drank a part of your rum, and when you told me later, you said she was a bore. Sometimes I wish, often I wish that I never, never knew some of those secrets of yours. In the name of honesty, in the name of what is fair, you always answer my questions, but they don't always answer my prayers. And though I know you tell me it's me that you adore, sometimes I wish, often I wish that I never, never, never knew some of those secrets of yours, some of those secrets of yours, some of those secrets of yours. We have no secrets. We tell each other most everything now.
And so nice traveling up to Martha's Vineyard to shoot that one.
Are you going to tell the story about when she came to the green screen?
Oh, it was funny. We were previewing our shoot on that, and Kat said, "Well, that looks good. I mean, I'm Irish, and and the green in the background is good." I said, "Kat, that's not how it's going to look."
She really just thought it was going to be green.
Yeah, she would have been fine with that, which is good.
But then she got into it, right? I mean, she said, "Oh, you can put me in Martha's Vineyard," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, Martha's
Done.
Vineyard.
Done.
I wrote it. I see Rhoda's out there too, and Barbara Gursky and Stephen Belfatti. Barbara Belfatti, and Stephen Belfatti. Anyway, great job, Kate. Thanks so much for bringing up that song. I'm so glad, and I'm so glad that my friend Susie Rush had the book, because that music is not to be found.
Carly Simon is known for having an extreme case of stage fright. And there was a concert that she'd filmed on Martha's Vineyard about, 15 years ago maybe. Might be longer because everything seems like it's 5 years ago and I find out it's 25. But so 15 years ago or 20 years ago that I think she said was going to be like her last really big concert because she really gets terrified of being on stage. She'd rather write than sing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
But you might find it out there because it was filmed probably along that same place that we drop Kate into.
Well, you don't see, you don't hear of Carly Simon performing.
No,
really
she
much.
doesn't tour
James
like
Taylor still does.
Yeah, like some of the other ones from that era that still, and Carole King obviously still does. There are several that go out on a regular basis. She doesn't.
I loved all her songs. So, well, anyway, now we're getting back to James Taylor, and
James.
with us for the first time in ages.
He's got a night off.
Hey, what?
He's got a night off.
Ashley Wayne Barlow.
Ashley
is
Wayne
here.
Barlow. Hey. I
Oh,
always feel short when Ashley's here.
yeah. You fill
My
out
head's
the
not even in the hole.
I know.
goes
Well,
all the way up to the-
I can try to make your head go in the whole
That's
thing,
all right. Don't
but
worry about it.
I can shrink mine down a little.
There you go.
There you go.
almost, and I still
There
feel
we go.
short. If I go,
Oh yeah.
they come forward.
So Wally was mentioning he likes the jacket. Oh, hi, Fred. Wait, good to see you. Well, I was actually going to wear a black jacket, and Louisa said, I'm starting with You're So Vain. You need to wear something flashy.
You notice
So
it
she
took
picked
like
this
2
out.
seconds for us to convince him to change the color of the jacket.
I know, right. And then I guess I was supposed to change it back, but I don't feel like doing that. Hi, Debbie Gwynn. So, Ashley, are we going to do, this is a happy song.
It is a happy song, absolutely.
All right. Should we just do it? Or
Sure.
Is there anything you want to talk about?
I love smiling faces.
Ah!
Whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself, 'cause I love you, yes I do. And when you give me that pretty little pout, it turns me inside out. There's something about you, baby, I don't know. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it can grow stronger every day. Oh, how much longer? I thought I was in love a couple of times before with the girl next door, but that was long before I met you. Now I'm sure that I won't forget you, and I thank my lucky stars that you are who you are, and not just another lovely lady set out to break my heart. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it can go stronger every day, yeah. How much longer? No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. whenever I see your smiling face my way. No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. No, darling, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today.
Ashley Wayne Barlow.
Yeah. We forgot it doesn't end. It has a fade ending. It fades out.
I was looking for the little piece of my glasses, and it was stuck to my ear.
It's one of those days.
Literally, like, where'd it go? Where'd it go? And it's like when you see the playback, you're gonna see it like sticking out of my ear like this.
Oh, that was really attractive.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, Gerard's texting me about sound. Yes, we know, Gerard. We're having problems with sound tonight. So sorry. The piano is not coming through the way it should. We don't know what's wrong with the board. I don't know. Everybody, so don't save your comments about sound tonight, anyone, because we know.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were having sound problems.
Yep, we are. Because it's not showing up in the mix, and we're just having issues, and we don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out.
Isn't it so? It's so bizarre. These electronic things. You could turn it off on Wednesday after a show and turn it back on the following Wednesday, and suddenly nothing works.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
I think gremlins come in the middle of the night.
Yep, they do.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. So I guess all the more reason to speed up and do the next song.
Yeah, especially if it's on tape and it's not live.
So coming to us from Rumson, New Jersey is my dear, dear friend Lisa Sherman. And Lisa has been doing a show called Taylor Simon King, where she does the songs of Carly Simon, James Taylor, and Carole King. And so who better than to have in our show tonight than Lisa Sherman herself. So please welcome Lisa.
Hi, everybody. I have missed you all so much. Bob and Michael, thank you so much for inviting me to be on your show tonight. I love you both to the moon and back. I also really love the theme to this show tonight. You know, growing up in the 70s and also having a Taylor Simon King show, this music is very close to my heart. And I love this next song. It was on the No Secrets album, and it was side 1, song 1. It goes like this. There's nothing you can do to turn me away, nothing anyone can say. You're with me now, and as long as you stay, loving you's the right thing to do. Loving you's the right thing. I know you've had some bad luck with ladies before. You drove them or they drove you crazy. But more important is I know you're the one, and I'm sure loving you's the right thing to do. Loving you's the right thing. It used to be for a while that the river flowed right to my door, making me just a little too free. But now the river doesn't seem to stop here anymore. Just hold me in your hands like a bunch of flowers, send here moving to your sweetest song. And I know what I think I've known all along, loving you's the right thing to do. Loving you's the right thing. Loving you's the right thing to do. Just the right thing to do. Nothing you can ever do will turn me away from you. I love you now, yes I love you now, even though you're 10,000 miles away. And I love you tomorrow, and I love you today. I'm in love, babe. I'm in love with you, babe. Let's close now.
So beautiful, Lisa.
And she's the last person. I mean, we were trying to get her back in time for the anniversary. She was the only first show guest that we hadn't
That
had on.
wasn't able to be on
Yeah.
the anniversary
Yeah.
2 shows, but
Right.
she's with us tonight.
She is, and so
And
it's
she
good.
was unable to be with us tonight, so we were able to make our number the way we were making all our songs in 2020.
And she has an amazing Simon King show, which if you go to her website, you can see it. I know she talked about it, but you can see the dates because she has a bunch of dates that she plays. A lot of
Oh,
them.
that's right. You had the show at the Bucks County Playhouse.
Yeah, it's great, and then
Sold
she does it
out.
in a lot in New Jersey in particular. So if you're in the area, check it out. Check it
Yeah,
out.
Taylor Simon King.
Yes.
Well, guess who's back? Ashley Wayne Barlow is back with another song. We just want to give him a chance to have Lisa sing in between so it could give him a chance to lay down for a minute.
Yes. Okay.
Hi, Cindy. Cindy's out there today, too. Cindy DeTolly. I miss making music with you. It's a long time.
Look at all these people just.
I never know who's going to show up every night we're on here.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people I haven't seen people I see all the time and people I haven't seen in many years. People from all over the country and all over the world, like Jane Steffens is watching us from the UK. And I don't know whoever's watching from other countries, say hi. It's always good to know. So this is one, Ashley, I can't believe in all the years I've been playing, I never had a chance to play this song, ever.
With me or for anyone?
With anyone.
Oh,
No one ever sings this song. And I didn't even know that you knew it. It's before your time.
A little.
No, it's not. I just looked
I
at
was
the, I just
alive
looked
when
at the
it was
year you
written.
were. Yeah.
He just wanted you to say it.
I was graduating high school. You were not.
I looked it up. I was 11 that year.
Thanks for sharing.
1976.
So he could have
yeah.
bought this on like Columbia Record Club. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's back when you signed your contract with Columbia Records. You know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, they gave you 13 for a penny.
13 albums for a penny, and you ought to buy 7 over the next 3 years.
Only like $25 a piece.
So anyway, this is another great James Taylor song. We're going to go back to James, and then we're going to come back to Carly. Well, we're kind of Stephen, flipping back and forth between these two.
It really is actually how it worked.
It worked out that
yeah.
way kind of nice tonight.
So once again, Ashley Wayne Barlow.
Here we go. Let's see.
You can play the game, you can act out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed to be playing a fool? One thing can lead to another, it doesn't take any sacrifice. Father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. Now what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone? Once you tell somebody the way you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about these squeaky wheels. always getting the grease. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna work out better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel.
Ashley Wayne Barlow.
I love that song.
Showering
I
everyone with
forgot about that
love.
one.
Thank God.
Hey, Aileen and Sharon, of two Irish women right back to back. What do you know?
Well, thank you, Ashley. That's great.
Showing up. Thanks, Ashley, for doing that song. I really forgot about that song till we talked about it on Saturday. We were all out, and I said, Ashley, I have a lot of cancellations for tonight's show. Do you know any James Taylor songs? She said, sure.
You know, some of these James Taylor songs really need guitar. Like, because in my head, he's such a guitarist, right? And so next time we got to bring in like a bunch of guitars. It'd be piano bar / guitar bar.
All right, if you say so. Speaking of if you say so, it was your idea for next week's show.
I know. You going to talk about that?
Well, anyway, next week's finally there. So Wednesday nights, first Wednesday of every month is variety, which
Yes.
means that it's a little bit of anything.
Yes.
And then we have the theme nights, which are all the other Wednesdays. And next Wednesday is our unusual theme. I have the feeling it's going to be it's been a very popular night with singers.
Yes.
But
I think it's going to be a popular night with audiences, too. I just think it's going to be a really fun, kooky show.
Oh, it's going to be a really fun show. And it is the naughty show. So these are the naughtiest songs ever written.
Not really.
Not really.
But a lot of fun, silly naughtiness.
Right, Marjorie. I see Marjorie's.
Yeah, Marjorie's doing a song, right?
Yeah, we hope so.
Yeah.
I got the music, and it was a rather obscure Bessie Smith song, but I was able to get the music, and now I know it in her key. So,
But the song she's doing was written in the teens, 19-teens, right?
two of the songs that were written are like in the teens or in the 20s, so they're just old and bawdy.
Right. That gives you an idea of what the theme's going to be like. That's why I bring it up because.
So
it's,
how naughty
yeah,
can it be back
exactly.
in the 20s?
We're only bleeping one or two words.
And those will be from me
That's just during the video breaks.
during the video break. So anyway, that's next week. Then on June 1st, we have a variety show that's going to be wonderful. I have a great group of people coming, including people that you've never seen before. On June 8th, we're doing the music of Charles Strauss.
Oh, I love Strauss.
Which would mean some songs from Annie and from Bye Bye Birdie and others, because he wrote other songs that are not just from musicals. And then we have a whole night on June 15th. It's going to be fun. June 15th, we're finally doing all TV themes. There's a lot of them out there, so it's going to be a lot of fun. You'll be singing along the whole night.
Yeah, and hopefully some of them will be presented a little differently.
Uh-huh. I see John Ward's watching. He's going to be on the show that night, too. And on June 22nd, we're doing the Great Summer Vacation Show, which is basically just like a summer kickoff, so it's got to be fun. Somebody's got to do See You in September.
Oh.
Did we ever do that, Michael?
No.
Nobody else does it.
No.
When you might have to do it.
No, maybe
And
I'll
on
do
June 29th, we have a full house of not all men, but mostly men. We're doing an evening finally of Frank Sinatra,
We are.
the chairman
That's
of the board.
Good summer show.
I see my sister. My sisters are out there, Eileen and Kathleen. Want to say hello to them. And my sister Marianne is probably out there too. She's probably not out there because today is her 32nd wedding anniversary.
Oh,
So Marianne
happy
and Ed,
anniversary.
who are amazing parents
Yeah.
and great sisters. So happy anniversary. Love you both. And there you go. So
Leslie Perkel says the show's probably full of metaphors that make it naughty. Euphemisms, you know. Yes.
Yeah. but
Innuendo.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It'll be interesting.
Beth Hansen says she does. I do see you in September. Well, Beth.
Really?
Well,
All right.
Beth.
And you just might. Hi, Robert Calvin. Sorry we missed you in New York the other day. I
He's
saw you
watching
there.
from the tarmac at or that's Chicago, right? ORD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And James Mililio's out there. I see. Yeah, Beth is going to be in the Naughty Show doing a little number where the piano goes like this. That's all I'm saying. Just a little hint. Those in the know exactly what song that is from a musical that sounds like this.
God, I hope you get it.
So, anyway, Louisa, why don't you come back and do one of the other most popular, actually, I think it's like her number 1 or number 2 song.
This is probably what the number 1 Bond song ever written.
It is the number one
It
Bond.
is.
Yeah, I'd say this and Goldfinger.
And if I can play these I have a whole, anyone who's been watching the show since day one knows I have a mental block about playing this song. And it's only because of the first 2 measures. I don't know why. If I get these first 2 measures right, I have no idea why I never do. And then I might do it again and again and again until we get it right.
It is kind of like complicated, isn't it, for just 2 measures?
I don't know why. It's just, I just have that thing.
But yet you can play the Greek Piano Concerto number 1.
No, all I know is this. That's all I remember. Oh. I don't remember much else of it.
Like I said,
But-
made famous by Hooked on Classics.
But in July, on our variety show in July, my violinist Ellen Strange is going to join us too.
Oh.
And we're actually going to do something like classical on the show.
That'd be fun.
So we got your whole summer
Is that in a
planned.
variety show? She coming to a variety night?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Friday
cool.
night. We're going to do a tango. And I don't know, we got some, I think the most beautiful melodies ever written. So something you've never heard me play.
You're not
now,
doing
but-
that tango from Son of a Woman, are you?
Why?
Because I love that song. I love
That's
that
what
tango.
we're doing.
I love that tango. That's awesome.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That is what we're doing. You
I
just
love
can't-
that.
They
love
won't
that.
remember.
I'm so
They won't
excited.
remember.
And people are still talking about how we had trumpet last week. So,
Yeah, it's fun having Howard here.
Howard, yeah.
And Howard's out there tonight. Hi, Howard. I saw you
Hi,
were out there
Howard.
watching.
So he'll
Hi,
have to come
Dad.
back. He'll have to come back.
All right, so
Wait 1 second. My cousin John Hunter's out there tonight.
Yes.
John Hunter's out
so I
there.
want to say hi to him too. Hey,
John.
John. Hey, Rose.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Your cousins are watching. See?
And they live all the way in Washington.
State?
Yes.
Oh, wow. See? So they could practically shake hands with Christian. Oh, look. Hi, John. There you go.
All right.
Once again, Louisa Haggerty.
Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you. Baby, you're the best. I wasn't looking, but somehow you found me. I tried to hide from your love light, but like heaven above me, the spy who loved me is keeping all my it's safe tonight. Nobody does it better. Sometimes I wish someone could. Nobody does it quite the way you do. Why'd you have to be so good? The way that you hold me, whenever you hold me, there's some kind of magic inside of you that keeps me from running, but just keep it coming. How'd you learn to do the things you do? Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it half as good as you, baby, baby, darling, you're the best. Baby, you're the best. Darling, you're the best. Baby, you're the best.
Louisa Haggerty!
Yeah.
Singing about someone I think I know. Just guessing. Thank you. Anyway, just kidding. People have read Lisa Sherman saying one of her favorite songs, "Nice Job," and Nancy Nagy checking in. Hi, Nancy, saying how beautiful it is. Lots of nice comments. Can't wait for you to
actually,
read these. Yeah.
Neither that song or well, actually, that song was supposed to be in the show, but the singer doing it got sick. So Louisa jumped in to do that. And
I know that I've heard you sing that before, right? Like I could have sworn you've sung that. Bob says, "Does Louisa sing them?" I'm saying, yeah.
Well, I think early in 2020 we did it from the gazebo, like when we were all like socially distancing,
Maybe,
like 20
but
feet apart.
Yeah, look how that lasted. We're packing them in the studio now.
But want to thank you for since we are now in our third year of doing the show, and with no intention of going anywhere soon, except we'll hopefully have no sound issues next show.
No, I think we got them solved. I think after we restarted everything and replugged everything in, but. I'll unmute me so you can hear me for a second because Bob's computer froze. See, it's gremlins. It's gremlins, Christian. Gremlins. Christian, are you there?
Yeah. I'm here. Let's just do some coffee talk.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
Hold on. Now speak.
I can hear you just fine.
Good, because I can hear you like literally, like Bob's talking, all of a sudden he's like this.
Yeah, we can pull up that pose at any time we want to see him.
Can you pull it?
No, it's just black. No, it won't. It won't come back up.
That'd
It's
be
pretty
awesome.
bad though. It's pretty bad.
He just froze and then restart it. So,
all right. You could do more of that dancing you were doing when he was playing the tango if you'd like. That would be entertaining.
Wouldn't that be entertaining? Well, we do have another video. We do. Why don't you move on to the video? Because I think we have one with Dan Gramke that's coming up. And I think while we do that, we'll figure out how to get Bob back with us. He's actually in the same room. It's like he's not like in. People are so funny. Like, here, I can try to show you. People are so funny. They think that he's a mile away. Oh, light's in the way. Behind that light.
It won't let me access.
No, I'm good. So anyway, let's do the video. I'll see if I can get Bob up and running. Here's Dan Grant.
My father sits at night with no lights on, his cigarette glows in the dark. The living room is still. I walk by, no remark. I tiptoe past the master bedroom where my mother reads her magazines. I hear her call sweet dreams, but I forgot how to dream. But you say it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me. My friends from college, they're all married now. They have their houses and their lawns. They have their silent noons, peaceful nights, angry dawns. Their children hate them for the things they're not. They hate themselves for what they are. And yet they drink, they laugh, close the wound, hide the scar. But you say it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me. You say that we can keep our love alive. Babe, all I know is what I see. The couples cling and claw and drown in love's debris. You say we'll soar like two birds through the clouds, but soon you'll cage me on your shelf. I'll never learn to be just me first by myself. Well, okay, it's time we moved in together and raised a family of our own, you and me. Well, that's the way I've always heard it should be. You want to marry me. We'll marry.
Oh my God, Dan, that was so amazing.
Hold on. He got it. You're good.
So amazing, Dan. Beautifully done, beautifully shot. Dan is a professional photographer, and I think Dan is also a professional videographer at this point, too.
Oh, that was beautiful. We were talking in the studio how striking that black and white is, and of course he's very simply looking at the camera and singing the song, and it's just gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Last night when I was putting that together, I thought, wow. Really
yeah,
nicely
nice
done.
job, Dan.
Nicely
That was one. You got great compliments from everybody, Dan, from a lot of other singers like Lisa Sherman, who knows her Carly Simon. She loved you. Rich Runge, everyone's out there is just making a fuss, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my favorite songs in college. We used to all whenever we found the piano, we go. And we used to just we would always be playing that song because it was on the piano. It's just so good.
For us, it was "Color My World." Ba-da-da-da.
Oh, well, that, yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So-
But anyway.
So I'm sorry that your camera went out, but
I don't.
that's-
It's not that my camera.
The whole computer
I
went
have
down.
no idea why my computer decided it needed to restart.
Which is, the reason why we have Venmo and
I
PayPal.
have no idea. We have Venmo and PayPal, and we have everything has been updated and it's state of the art right now.
Trying to keep things up to date.
And I have no idea why when things don't work, they don't work.
They
I
don't work.
just don't know.
Well, but thank you to everybody who has contributed, and someday we'll get it right.
Maybe when we get picked up by a big network.
The network television's so dead. I want to do streaming, Bob. Streaming. I
Stream-
see us on Hulu.
I see us, yes, being picked up.
Sponsored by Tito's,
We
yes.
need people like Ryan and Kelly have in the morning. We need people like all these
God,
people.
if I had people that I never have to deal with like text messages from people saying, "Are you aware?" Yes, I'm aware. Oh my
Anyway,
God.
so one more song from the wait, is this is
From
No
Carly
Secrets
Simon.
also, isn't it, Louisa?
Yeah. I have a really good Carly Simon story. It's not, I'm going to tell it even though it's not technically my story. It's my friend's story, and it's a true story. So my friend, I will not say her name because we're still friendly, and I want to remain that way. She was in college working in Nyack, New York. Do you know Nyack? It's such a great little town, really pretty town on the Hudson River. And she was working for Harry Nielsen and his wife, and she was their nanny. And so she would go into New York a lot with the kids, and they go, they would go to fairs and stuff, and they say, okay, can you take the kids back, like home? And every day she said, yeah, sure, fine. One day they said, can you give our friend a ride? And she said, sure. So in the car comes Carly Simon. She gets in the car with my friend, who I will not say her name, and the two kids. And that she says to Carly Simon, now my friend, I will say, she was a little bit sheltered most of her life and maybe didn't listen to a lot of pop music. But she says to Carly, so are you in the music business too? Carly Simon says, I sing a little. And then to Carly Simon's credit, she continues to ask my friend, almost said her name, ask my friend what's she doing with the Nielsen's and blah, 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 and gets, how she's a student and she's working her way through college, yada, yada. All becomes about my friend. Carly Simon gets dropped off at her destination, and the driver turns around and says to my friend, you realize that was Carly Simon.
That's the way it is.
There was no Google on that day, so she couldn't Google it. But anyway, so good for Carly for being so gracious.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. Let's talk about gracious. Talk about a singer who's been incredibly gracious tonight, coming in and singing all this music for us.
There was another hit that of Carly's that I wanted to do tonight, and Louisa agreed to do that also. So we have Michael. We got to move along. We got 3 last songs, and the clock is a ticking.
All right. Once again, our gracious singer and neighbor and friend, Louisa Haggerty.
May never know about the days to come, but we think about them anyway. And I wonder if I'm really with you now, or just chasing after some finer day. Anticipation is making me late. It's keeping me waiting. And I tell you how easy it feels to be with you, and how right your arms feel around me. But I rehearsed those words just late last night, when I was thinking about how right tonight might be. and stay right here, 'cause these are the good old days. And stay right here, 'cause these are the good old days. 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 These are the good old days.
Louisa Haggerty.
These are the good old days.
Thank
Hi, Nancy
you.
Nagy and
They're
Stephen
always good days
Freud.
with you
Good
guys.
to see you both.
They're always good days with you too. Thank you. You make the
Wow.
days better. So I
More
appreciate
people
that.
showed up when you started singing that song, Louisa.
Yes.
I love that you did that song, and of course, I was thinking of Heinz ketchup the whole time.
Well, actually, Lisa Sherman said that she wrote this song while she was waiting for Cat Stevens.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
kind
didn't
of cool.
know that.
And also, back to the answer about Warren Beatty, Catherine Jekyll Norbury said that Carly sold the answer as an auction item several years ago. That's crazy. You want to know who it's about? Bid.
Got a bid?
Got a
Oh.
bid.
But the winner was not allowed to say who it was. They were only allowed to know.
Wow.
And then after that, a few years later, she went on a talk show and said.
Okay, so you probably couldn't hear Louise what she said. She said the winner was not allowed to divulge the information publicly. She waited a couple years later and actually did it publicly. But that's interesting. So you're like in on the secret. Can you imagine? Kind of crazy.
Well, we're going to wrap up tonight with a little bit of James Taylor with the last two songs. Probably his number one and number two most popular song, according to Spotify. And here, with his brothers,
Yes.
I'm told.
A really great
His
video.
brothers are in tow. We have another fine, long-awaited performance by our very own star of the show and Mr. Technology himself, and has given us some of the most amazing video performances since we started the show. But please welcome one of the founding members of this show, Gerard Kunkel.
Lord, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I walked out this morning and I wrote down this song. I just can't remember who to send it to. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Would you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. You just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. And I won't make it any other way. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But but I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it'll turn your head around. Well, there's hours of time on the telephone line to talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things going my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you find rain now. La 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 la.
Nice, you guys. Nice.
See, even you think it, right?
Gerard, right? I know. Gerard, I had like,
He's got us fooled.
that was just beautiful.
Yeah, very nice, Gerard.
Love that song. I remember when it came out, and it just, I could play it every night I worked, and I would never get tired of playing it.
We were saying during the little break, it was a break for us because we were able to watch like all of you instead of chatter on, that these songs for Carly Simon really suit Louisa beautifully. And somebody just wrote that these songs fit Gerard really well too. Those James Taylor songs feel just so natural for him. So it's nice to have him sing them.
It was nice to have all of you guys here doing the show tonight. So we have one last song yet with Michael. Before Michael sings, I did want to say hi to a few other people that I didn't get to. Terry Fenningham is often in our shows. Terry's out there watching as well. And Marjorie, who's going to be in the show next week. My cousin Patty in Florida, and David Rickles out there, and Sharon Bloodgood is watching from Florida. Nancy Nagy, Leslie Perkel out in Oklahoma. Ed McLaughlin in North Carolina, Steve Long down in Boynton Beach, Jimmy Two Canes, Dennis and Sandy, Julie and Ken, Ted and Kathy, Happy and Sam, my friend Jean Jekyll and Judy Polonofsky, and anyone else I missed. And I also want to thank John Richardson, who started this whole virtual piano bar network thing. Thank Christian Hawkins, who's out there in Oregon running the show so wonderfully, dealing with all our technical issues.
Crazy.
It beats me why.
He's a gremlin chaser.
And Michael Traubman, who did those amazing videos, put those together for the singers.
And Bob.
Well, the green screen ones.
And Bob Egan, who played every number tonight.
Yeah. I hope that you can hear all the piano stuff in there. I enjoy playing these. So anyway, Michael, we have one last song. I can't imagine not doing this tonight too, and we've never done the song.
Well, you and I have not, no. And of course, everybody knows it as written by Carole King, but big, huge hit for James Taylor. Yeah. So it's probably a good song to end the night.
Yeah, it is. And then so we dedicate this to all of you for being our friends from the day we started this, and from our entire lives, our careers in music, of supporting us and supporting all of our singers. And so support live music.
When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me. and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh yeah, baby, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon I'll be knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh yeah, baby, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? Well, they'll hurt you and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them, oh yeah, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, oh yeah, baby, to see you again. Well, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got a friend. Oh, ain't it good to know you've got a friend? Oh yeah, you got a friend. You got a friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you all for being with us tonight. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week for some naughtiness. Oh, wait, Cass, everybody got to say goodbye.
Right over there. Let's think about. I know Christian's on it. We're not on it, but Christian's on it.
Oh, that's it. Everybody. It's
everybody.
That is everybody.
Chris, get up there.
That is everybody.
Everybody's actually in the studio tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here.
Have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday night. Thank you again for being with us tonight and supporting us every